Hello. Advertising. Promotions. I got you. Give me a minute. Want the big package at 850? I got you. Give me a minute. I'll hit you right back. Let's go.
Are you looking for promotions? Advertisings? Are you up for the job? You get this advertising promotion, get this advertising promotion, get this advertising.
Supreme Rising. Sorry, hold on. Supreme Rising. I'm Naga. This is Naga's Thoughts. Um, Title is What is Important Enough to Be Cherished? Um, you know, I used to be a sucker for energy, like a smile, intention, a sucker for energy. Like, yeah, it seems good, so I'm gonna go with it type energy. Everybody on this planet is liars. There's not a person on this planet that is really about that. We only gravitate to shit that feel good for the most part. Like, and even if the intentions is in the right place and that's what you want to deal with, everybody ain't on that type time. Like, we'll be on some bullshit. Everybody be on some bullshit. That's just the world today. I think that's every single person in the world. People claim they have some form of knowledge or some form of intention or some form of something, and then they come around with just falsities, just falsities, just to be back in the same position which they was because they don't feel good about themselves and they know you carry something of a value. Like, I know me personally, like I get to the point where I'll do it once, I'll probably do it twice, but and I've done it a third time. You know what I'm saying? Like I've chased it down a third time. Like, yeah, come on, let's do it. But after that, it's like it don't taste the same. It's like boring at that point. It's like and shit. The older I'm getting, it's more like why? What's the fucking point? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you women, y'all got all this shit to say. It's gonna get to the point to where nothing you say gonna matter. Period. That's what's gonna happen as far as women and men. Like nothing that you say and scream out about is ever gonna matter because it's based off the best way you can explain something. It has nothing to do with your truth. Like it's too much talking going on and no action. You know what I'm saying? Like that be the reality. It's too much talking going on and no real action. And when the action is there for whatever circumstance that needs to be pulled into existence, it's not executed reciprocally. The reciprocity, like that's what I notice. Even if you're genuine in your feelings, people need to slide into the materialistic world to make sure that it's real for validation, right? This shit is stupid to me. Yo. And then you hear these things like don't give up, keep pushing. What are you pushing for? What do you think you giving up on? Because if I gotta give up on just a bunch of liars, then that's what it is, yo. Like, and people do that a lot. They do that lie thing a lot. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to take no responsibility and nothing, but they want to smile at your face. or they want to act like or tell you all the right things or make you feel as if what you're talking about is validated. And you can't even open up with people these days. Like you can't be open and have a deep conversation because that conversation is not represented correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's like they only listening to you just to get information from you. They don't care about what you're talking about. They care about how well they can manipulate you. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really be living in like hell for real. You know what I'm saying? With a smile on it, a bow tie. I don't know if you ever seen the Dragon Ball Z episodes, right? So it's when they killed Frieza and Frieza was in hell. But his hell was Frieza's hell was like being around butterflies and flowers and springtime and everything beautiful, teddy bears and dancing little midgets and shit. He hated that because he was evil. So having him immersed around everything good was his torture because he was innately, inherently evil. I think about the world like that. Like, it don't matter how hard you try to put something in motion, stand on that and bring this balance of energy, people still gonna gravitate towards the negative way of doing things. Oh, I'm gonna be quiet, but I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna say that so I can keep myself open so I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is weird as hell. Like, and women are doing this shit for the most part. You got some men that are doing this because their mama was fucked up. Yeah, I'm saying it. Yeah, some of these men out here who are like that and they treat y'all wrong, it's because they mama is a 304 girl. They mama is a thought pocket. They mama is somebody that manipulate and lies her way through life because of her experiences. She never got healed. So she gave birth to men that wasn't worth the shit. And then these men, because they don't care, they give birth to daughters. And these daughters come up with the attraction to the father, but the father not in the house because of his experience. And then now you got 3 or 4 girls all over again. It's just a repeat process that get old and then they want to have people listen to their stories and talk about, oh, I was this, I was that. And when you had the opportunity, the only thing you was addicted to was the drug of the same thing that put you in that situation in the first place. So ain't no saving people. Ain't no teaching people. Ain't no giving nobody knowledge. Ain't no that shit ain't even real. Like this is two different classes. You got people who claim they about this knowledge so they can have something to do. That's the reality. Most people jump on social media so they can have some attention because where they live at is nothing around. There's nobody there. So that's all you really have is that level of attention. Like they can take you from earth and place you in a cubby hole and give you the same thing and you satisfied. You wouldn't even miss life. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the entities are seeing that with some creations that are here, that you can just be placed in a fake version of what you live to have that as a reality. And if I'm contending with some of these values of trying to bring forth fortuitive growth or we work together or we do something fun, anything like it becomes more of a responsibility than or a liability than a true connection, right? I ain't getting sad no more like about bullshit. Like I used to care so much about people. And the more I deal with people, the more I see it's what the fuck for? You know what I'm saying? You can pour out your heart and then you go listen to them speak you. They try to be you, you know what I'm saying, or say things that you would say because it would sharpen their skills to be attracted, to be in vanity. It's like narcissist is still creating children of narcissism. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. The deity narcissist, the one that watched his brother get murdered or die or whatever. I think he's still creating children of this value, whether we see it or not. But you don't see that it's happening. You don't see yourself doing it. You call it being confident. You call it being, you know what I'm saying, taking control or not leaving this behind or whatever. If you never put nothing else in your life to bring forth conjunction and growth, you'll never put it there. Because every time you get in a situation, that's how you're gonna revere it. You're gonna revere it the same way. So ain't no room for nothing else. Ain't no room for nothing else. It's crazy. It's like the jewel is as a man, you can't be attracted to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. If you attracted to something, something wrong with you. Like, oh, you like that, so we can pick apart. That shit's stupid, yo. Like, I can't keep dealing with young ass fucking people, even when they old. I can't deal with young and dumb. Like that shit crazy for me. Like you can't be honest with a person. You're like, well, just lie to him. No, because now I gotta mess up my character because you fucked up. Hell no, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. Yo. You know, it feels good to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels good to stand in the right energy. And not for nothing, you know, a lot of people they say they want that energy, but they really don't want that energy. One thing I always do is I keep my word, yo. My word is bond. If I say it, I'm gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't keep your word, I literally start pulling back from you. If you say something and you do something complete opposite, that's the best way to get me to leave you the fuck alone. If that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? If you scared to say it out of your mouth because you're just a punk like that, you can't say, yo, I don't want to do with this. This ain't what I really want. Just lie. Don't keep your word. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd slide on that ass real quick. Be like, nah, you're a fucking liar. I'm good. I'm good. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the easiest way to get rid of me as a person. Just lie to me. Tell me something that you're not. Say you're gonna do something and don't do it. I'll slide on that ass. No problem, you know. So and I'm not saying this for no particular reason. It's not like I'm in a situation or nothing. It's just like I'm watching how things are going in the world. I'm watching, you know, the reality of what this is, right? And everybody ain't worth the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you know, you got brought to a place that was supposed to be better for you, but everything here is not that. It's not that. Like even the way it looks, like people look nasty. You know what I'm saying? They let themselves go. They don't take care of themselves. They scared to work out. You scared of health. You depend on man. Like you don't have no true connection to the Most High, but you want to speak divine. Like yo, this shit shot the fuck out, yo. That's how I see it. And then they people are pitiful, man. Like you run around here making all these excuses, but you don't do nothing. Like you don't do nothing, and you don't even call on the Most High to help you do anything. Like that's why I be knowing. Like 75% of you people online are liars, yo. That's how I'm seeing it because it's all dressed up. It's all romanticized. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's not real. Because if you was opposed with that same the same way you promote knowledge, if you was opposed with that energy in some form of way, you're going to justify why you got to be fucked up, why you got to be a liar, why you got to be a manipulator, why you don't stand on your work. Like all these little things, that shit is corny, yo. That shit is corny. And you know, I used to think like, damn, I need to be in this situation. I need to be connected to this. It's almost like this world ain't even real, yo. That's how I see it. I'm in a cage somewhere trapped and shit. And I'm watching everybody be the children of the demons. I'm watching everybody be children of what's not the most high because of how y'all consider life. All this stuff is important to you. It's important for y'all to have some type of manipulation under your belt, even while you try to speak knowledge. These are demons, yo. People are demons and claiming that they loving and all this other shit. Like people be claiming that they strong and they really weak. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they weak because they quick to anger. They quick to anger. Divine says, be slow to anger within your actions. It's like what? Be quick to listen, slow to speak. Be slow within your anger. These things are real, but that's not what happens. People put on a good smile and all this until they gotta release the demon, and then that shit be coming, and they be trying to push it back, but they can't because that's who they really are innately inside them. You're really a demon. You're really a person who don't care about the shit you talk about. You don't live that. That's not what it is. You really want to bust out and do something indifferent. So the fact that you know a little something is where you hide at. It's where you hide at. You know what I mean? Like I done been patient with people. I done tried with people. Like, you know, it is what it is for me, yo. Like, I let people believe whatever the fuck they want to believe, but I'm not pushing nothing. So serious. I'm not pushing for nothing. I'm actually running away from shit. And sometimes I can get confused a little bit by believing in shit. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my flaw, to believe in a motherfucker. Like, why don't you just trust it? Yeah, I've been trusting. I've been trusting for years, and that shit ain't get me nowhere ever. I remember when I was young, I did have. I can count. I can count on one hand how many good women I met in my life that really was about that energy. I can count on one hand. I probably can count that on four fingers and take off the thumb. Somewhere in those four fingers, I found some good women that, if I had made the right decision, that's the probably the presence I would be in right now. But I was young, stupid, didn't have direction from a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was making decisions off not knowing. You know, you try to hold love for the world, but man, y'all make people just dislike everything that y'all about. Y'all make people dislike your existence. You know what I'm saying? I talk to the divine. I'm like, they're a waste of existence. That's how I feel. I'm like, these people are a waste of existence because they do things undermined, underhanded, intentionally. Like you ain't like you're not really, you're selfish for the most part. You people are selfish. Y'all not thinking about how well you can connect to people and grow something or be conducive for everybody's life. You thinking about what you can take out of the pie. You thinking about how somebody's niceness is a weakness for you to manipulate that value. You thinking about another way to accentuate the falsity of what you are as a person. Fake shit. Fake motherfuckers. Like I sit back and I watch all these energies. Ain't nobody slick. I'm gonna tell you something. The time we living in, there's no wrongdoing that's ever gonna happen that's gonna stand supreme. It's never gonna not be seen ever again. We're past that time. So if you out here thinking that way, we already know. And I'm not speaking on everybody as a we, because I don't know nobody like me. I don't know people out here like me. There's nobody I've met that got this type of energy. Nobody I met. I be trying to believe they do, but they be fake, yo. They be faking, they be liars all the way through. They sit there and talk trash about every. You ever seen somebody, yo? This is real shit. You ever seen somebody that got so many people they deal with, but you talk trash about every last one of them? You ever seen somebody like big up people to other people to make them seem like they're somebody important, but then as soon as that person is not around, they talk cash trash about them? And they'll tell you so they could turn around and be like, you're not trustworthy because you told my secret. I told you that. Man, you're a liar. At the end of the day, people be they don't be worth shit. I'm so serious, yo. Like, and then they want to turn around and check your energy because they know how low budget they are in their own. Their secrets be that they're two-faced backstabbers. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want that to be a reality to nobody else. So they don't want that to be a reality to nobody else. So they try to put on a fake bravado of who they are as people. I don't care about none of that shit. I just know the whole world like that. No matter where I meet people, it's always you gotta outdo this, you gotta be smarter than that. You gotta This shit is stupid to me. Like you can't even just revel in regular love. You can't just like just learn a person and just grow from that. Y'all like scared to do that because you done stretched out what's between your legs 3 ways from Sunday. You done had so much sex you don't know if you got an STD as a man. You done been beat up across your head because you stay in the wrong places. Like this shit crazy to me. And I'm like, damn, this is what the world has to deal with as far as rising something up. And y'all do that shit on purpose. Y'all do that shit on purpose, yo. It's not like you're trying to heal yourself. Every day is a new opportunity to be better, a better individual. You're not stopping. You're not stopping. You're not healing. You're not taking the time to let these things heal themselves. You're still in it, fronting like you're not in it. that be the shit that be the shit that aggravate the hell out of me. I be like, yo, I can see through you. I can see through you. And it's sad, yo. Like, it's real sad. Like, it's a bothersome energy. That's all I'm saying. It's a bothersome energy. So at the end of the day, I really don't care if people like me or not. I know when I'm not appreciated and I'm not wanted, I'll just slide or take my energy back. I give off what how I'm treated. Like, I don't look at the end of the day, it's cool, man. It's cool. And I can't expect nobody to have that type of service or that respect for the creator. Like, I can talk till I'm blue in the face and be like, yo, why y'all don't just care enough to do the right thing? Those conversations is stupid. Don't you know they've had the conversations already to say, if this is like this, they're gonna do this. Like, this is what people talk about on the regular. But they try to act like they're knowledgeful or they have some form of camaraderie with divine energy or whatever. No, they're manipulating the value. These people have already been changed away from purposely loving the most high. Just like the demons are. They was purposely supposed to serve their job and they had free will. And because they had free will, everything got stripped from them because they purposely made the wrong decision. That's disobedience. It's disobedience. I don't give a shit what nobody says. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell you what it is. And if you're not going to listen, then that's fine too. That's fine too. That's your choice. You're going to judge it because somebody doesn't seem physically big or this or that or whatever. These are all attributes that can be replaced by the Almighty. Like, I am bigger than this earth in the spirit. My spirit is bigger than this earth. That's a fact. If I stand all the way up, I'm going to stand over this earth. So I think about these things and I be like, it's so easy to see when you're insignificant or when people try to put you at a level of control. And then they'll even say little slick shit like, yo, this is what you feeling right now. Or you going through this. That don't be reality, yo. Like, it really don't. Like, if I want to do something, I'm going to try my best to get into there. So my want and my attraction to it and my value of uplifting it just shows how much I care about it at that present moment. Once you show me that you're not reciprocating that energy, I can pull that energy right back. It's mine. It was genuine though. It was genuine though. Like, I gave it to you. It's genuine. You know what I'm saying? And people speak on your name. They do everything in negative aspect. This world we live in taught y'all to be demons, yo. The shit went right over your head. You're remade into something else. Every last one of you been remade. And sometimes I want to get mad and I want to scream it out and be like, wake up, yo, what's the is wrong with y'all? Yo, like, I want to do that sometimes, but it's for what point am I expelling this energy for? For what point am I saying to you that it's important that you stand on something instead of falling for all the shit that you already been through? You don't even take that in consideration. You just rather relive it because it's your story. So now you got something to say once you're around other people. So now you can match pain. You know what I'm saying? You can match pain. Why you think they came out with that movie Max Payne? His whole thing was just to torch the city because he lost his wife. Like, other people ain't lose people before, but it was all about your death. Like, because you lost somebody, you had to go burn the city down. You know how many people got murdered in that movie or in that video game? Like, everybody. But it was because how he felt personally, the world had to have redemption. You know what I'm saying? Some selfish narcissist type shit. But everybody bought the game and played it. Facts. Big facts. You sit back and just watch individuals. They don't do shit but sit back and watch and talk to somebody else about the bullshit. You smile and the people that are real with you face take that information and you run around with it like you got a jewel and shit. No, you're just manipulative, unruly, a liar, cheater, in so many different forms. That's how you know the intelligent level of a person is not supreme. It's because they'll do the same thing in different ways. And then say that's not what they are, but then that's because they don't know the definition of the action of what they do. So I be seeing though. I be seeing. And I be like, damn, so out of default, do I gotta be like this? Am I not gonna find a genuine love? Like, are you not gonna find a genuine love? Like, I was talking to somebody one time, and this person just lied through their teeth. I messed around and found them on social media somewhere, like on a dating site. But they saying all this other stuff, but you got your fresh new pictures up here, like pictures you ain't even seeing me. I'm like, yeah, look at this shit right here. Dun dun at lying ass motherfucker. Like, the fuck out of here, yo. And then they get mad when you start treating them the way they lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that be the shit. When they lie to you and you treat them how they lie, they don't like that shit. They try to find face so they can go lie more. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, nah, it's not what it was. You did this. The fuck up. I see why men be disrespectful sometimes though. I see it. It's like, yo, don't trust it. You can see that right there. You can see through that. And a lot of us came up under the false understanding of what that should be because it was easy to be a fake family back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It was easy to play like you was the man for somebody while you gained all the resources of those people. It was easy to lie about how you felt about somebody while you gained the resources. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what people used to do back in the day. They would get with people just to, have a better living. Not because you cared for them. You was just front like you cared. You know what I'm saying? And take finances and put people at bay and make excuses while other people couldn't have stuff. Like this is the real world we live in. It's truly a living hell. It's truly a living hell. And we say hell like Hell. I think it's held. I think it's really held because all the actions hold you back. You know what I mean? And if you can be in a process of where you're held back, then you lose, right? Because you believe that something that you're connected to is a value, but it's literally holding you back. So I think it's held. I don't think it's hell. I don't think it's hell. It sounds good. It sounds more scarier to say hell, but I think it's held because we end up holding ourselves back and stop processing. And people don't process. You don't get a chance to progress in your life. You don't get a chance to go further. And you have children and all that. You learn knowledge. You remember the shit that you failed at, but you're still a failure because of your choices. So for the most part, a lot of things that we learning or you going through is to teach you not to feel these ways while you're in these situations. Because once you master this negative shit and understand that you attracted it, you can also attract the contrast to that. You can attract the good shit. But when you're so high off the choices you've been making, you addicted to everything that you've ever done. You know what I'm saying? That addiction reigns supreme. And y'all done heard me talk about this shit plenty of times. I'm seeing people now all over I'm seeing people now all over Instagram, all over TikTok. They little short videos be clips out of everything that I done did. I got over 1,500, 1,600 videos. You know what I'm saying? And I could go back through my shit months, years ago and show you where I said that verbatim. And now people are saying it and using it as little pieces of information just so they can downplay the divine. So you got to be mindful of what's going on. I be seeing this shit every day. Like, damn, everybody using my shit right now. Everybody using my shit. I don't give a damn what nobody say. For real, for real. I'll go get the video where I talked for a few hours and I'm showing you where I say that verbatim. You know what I'm saying? People are lying a heartbeat. Sit there, listen to my shit and be out here repeating my shit. Man, fuck out of here. Like I said, man, niggas is lame. They lame as shit. Ain't no real bone in none of these people body. You know what I'm saying? Like the only bone that's real in them is another bone to fuck up. Just to keep messing up. I be cursing too much. I need to change that if I'm ever gonna get monetized. But I do I do put up here it's not for kids, yo. I really do. It's not for kids because I'm grown. And I talk raw, so yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I see most of the time it's a waste of time. I really do. And then people just don't want to get it, yo. Like, and all this, I used to say this shit all the time. The flowers grow at their own time. Do you think these people want to be flowers? No, they don't. They don't want to be flowers. They more like sand sparrows or thorns. You know what I'm saying? Like you step on them, you're gonna get stuck. They ain't flowers. They don't give off a sweet smell when they grow and change. They don't get bigger. They don't learn from their mistakes. They stay the same. They more like crabgrass. They more like crabgrass. They take all the nutrients to grow and cover up the ground so nothing else can grow through it. Yeah. See, it's detrimental plants here too that don't need to be on the earth, you know. But hey, that's just me talking, right? I'm just talking at the side of my head right now, maybe. But it is what it is, yo. Like I'm not playing with you. Best thing to do is leave me alone, because if you a good person, then you a good person. But if you not a good person, like messing with me in the long run gonna get you told off. It's gonna get you checked. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be embarrassed because it ain't like I don't see you and I don't know who you are. I know exactly what you about. You know what I'm saying? I know you through and through. I can see you. You know what I'm saying? You get all the opportunity in the world to do the right thing, and you keep like dancing around it. Don't beat around the bush. Do what you told. Do what you know to be right. But y'all like to dance around the bush. Fake ass people, man. Better check the people y'all be dealing with and stop calling yourself brothers and sisters. You look like a whole fool out here. I ain't trying to hold you. I'm just trying to show you something. Naga.